Some call it a prison, others see it as hell, and I call it my island. Separated by the sea of no man's land, I see it. It's known to swallow men whole with waves of bullets and artillery, ever shaping the land. Just to the west are a similar batch of men. They too are stuck on their own island, at the whim of the waves like us. As the war progressed, I learned the true meaning of this conflict, a lesson that I'll never forget. This war shall be our greatest feat. We shall show Europe true power. From this we shall escape Europe to mold the Kaiser's dream, and unite Europe, with Germany as its center, and other smaller regions such as Britain join in our newly established city. We will become the one big city, united and powerful. Down with the old kings and queens. Welcome the newly changing tides of the future. These stubborn French are proven to be too persistent. For years, France has put us Germans down, and we have the chance to trump her once and for all. With one single blow, we shall bleed her white, and our plans of unification can proceed. We are the superior country. We have all the power on the Western and Eastern Front, and we shall display it here and end this war, here and now. We all learned something that day. We thought we were invincible. There we were, with rifles and shells in hand. Despite having more, we've still lost. That day I learned that battle isn't glory, it's only death and despair. The horrors used ever done were like none I've ever seen. Men, mutated, fused with armor, armed with machine guns. Others breathed fire, and some charged courageously at us with clubs, fearless. They unleashed their beasts of war, beasts with thick hide, charged our lines, breathing fire and bullets. Then there were their spells of destruction, a spell of green gas that fell from above, suffocating everyone around us. However, the most terrifying one was the thunder from above, as if Zeus struck from above and delivered a deafening blow, burying men in waves of shells from artillery. Now I realize that we aren't the best nation. Every nation in this war is showcasing immense strength and an iron will. Our lust for a quick victory is now over. We will pay for our ignorance with our lives. The slaughter at Verdun will only fuel our rage and motivate us to take back our position as the ultimate power in Europe. But we shall never forget the horror and lessons at Verdun. Never. Dear Anna, I believe I've seen it all. The horrors of this terrible struggle. It consumes everything. It consumes our children, men as young as I, serving on the front, dying on the front, leaving only a dead stare into the abyss. This trap is the war. It's a trap that consumes everything living without any concern. It's a trap created by our leaders to encourage nationalistic pride and imperial conquest. I don't see war as glory. I see it as dismay. At first I wanted revenge, to kill in the name of the empire. But now I don't want death, I want peace. Revenge isn't just anymore. Because both sides have lost more than enough. Why continue the bloodshed? Anna, you keep me sane. I see my fellow comrades babbling wildly, succumbing to the insanity and pain. But it feels as if you are here with me spiritually. It sounds crazy, but it's assuring to feel your presence. There is no superior race in war. Only desperate men struggling to survive in the name of their cause. Dragged into a war for the sake of politics. Raised to think of themselves as the best. There is no superiority in war. The only equalizer is death. Until this war is over and I get to see you again. From your love and husband, Frederick.